Hello, we are back for episode number 9 of Unknown to World 9, Club 4. We are Inter Milan. We are unbeaten in the league. We are top of the league, and we are struggling in the Champions League just a tiny bit. So, as mentioned in the intro, it's been a very strong start. If you're happy to hear about that, please do leave a like down below. Leave a comment what you think we're going to win this season. Obviously, the main aim is the Champions League because that's the whole point of this save. Also, just very early on, want to give a shout out. I'll leave a link down below. I've started a secondary channel, which is going to be based on just other things that I'm doing. I'm going to upload to it as and when I feel like it. There's going to be a little bit of GTA content coming on there because I've recently streamed a little bit of speed running. Those are going to be going up on there they might even be out now if I've got my stuff together, which, let's be honest, I might not have done that, but I'm intending to start off with a bit of GTA content, doing a couple speed runs. There might be some other stuff there as and when I play other games. We'll see how it goes. It's not going to be dedicated uploads at certain times. It'll just be as and when I record different games and things like that. But go over there, subscribe if you want to see some variety channel stuff. On to today's episode. Most recently, we saw us start the season with a 2-0 win against Cagliari. Following that, we beat Monza 3-1. Comfortable. We then got past Lazio with a first-minute goal from Lautaro Martinez. Comfortably put Başakşehir aside, but they weren't really the ones in the group we were worried about. We then beat Torino. A 90th minute penalty from Ruben Neves saw us beat AC Milan. Slightly less convincing than what we did to them multiple times last season. But then a win against Sassuolo. Before it went wrong, we lost to Dortmund. A disappointing result, but Atletico did draw against Başakşehir, which means we are still second in the Champions League group. And most recently, we came from behind to beat Fiorentina 2-1 back in the league, which of course means we are top of the league. We are 5 points clear already from Napoli. Juventus are 6 points back. We are looking like we might be on a bit of a charge for the title this year. If we can get it wrapped up by the time we get to the knockout stage of the Champions League, full on go at the Champions League, hopefully that will be the case. And we're going to try and make sure that's the case by picking up a win against Sampdoria. The lineup to try and do that, we've got Bigelow in goal, a back three of Upamecano, Harwood-Bellis and Bastoni, Singo and Ruggeri as the wing backs. Then we've got Milinkovic-Savic and Kaya in midfield, Richarlison on the right, Sokol on the left, and Lautaro is going to be starting up front. We've got a corner for Sampdoria here from the left-hand side. It's gone in, and I think Circa has pushed Forsby for no apparent reason and given Sampdoria a penalty, which is, not ideal. Not what you expect of your world-class midfielder. And now we might be going 1-0 down. And we are 1-0 down thanks to some very silly defending from Milinkovic-Savic. We're going to demand more because we need to bounce straight back now. And hopefully we can turn it around like we did against Fiorentina. But we do not want to make going behind part of our first half philosophy. Free kick on the right hand side, Ruggeri to the fast post. Bastoni headed it in, Kaya then nodded it past the keeper. However, there is a question over offside here. I couldn't tell, to be honest. It did look very close. He's onside. Kaya's onside. We've equalised. Ruggeri with a corner now. It's a very similar place to the free kick, and it nearly found its way into the back of the net again, this time hitting the bar. Kaya plays the ball back to Bastoni. We are right on the verge of half-time here, so this would be a very good time for us to score. Upamecano inside to Harwood-Bellis. Kaya forward to Sokol. And then a ball through to Lautaro Martinez. Oh my goodness, what a tackle from Fredrici to prevent us going 2-1 up there. And at half-time, as a result of that brilliant tackle, it's 2-1. It's been a disappointing first half, so we're going to tell them we're not happy and send them back out, hopefully to go on to win this game. Bastoni with a throw-in on the left-hand side, gets it to Ruggeri, and then it goes forward to Sokol, back to Ruggeri. Chance for him to go down the wing, but he chooses to go backwards instead. And then Kaya with a ball through to Lautaro Martinez, 1-on-1. We lead 2-1. Fantastic finish from Lautaro. Fantastic vision from Kaya, who, to be fair, he's come back off loan and it's been very impressive. Not quite as impressive as Ruben Neves, admittedly, but nevertheless, he's been very good, and it's great to have that rotation option in the holding midfielder slot that we never really had last year. And with the score at 2-1, we're going to bring Lautaro Martinez off for Real. Hopefully he can grab a goal off the bench, secure the win. We're also going to bring Jan Martins on for Singo, who is looking very tired. Our final change, Milinkovic-Savic coming off for Nagel in the middle. Real has collected the ball as we break forward. Kaya sends it out to Riguri on the left-hand side. Sends a cross in. Richarlison with the header, but it's straight at the keeper and a very easy save. He's going to send it long. It's nodded down to Quina, and then a ball out to the right-hand side for Zito to chase. Plays it back to Candela. Pepe with the cross to the far post. They've hit the bar and it's cleared away. However, Nurges was offside anyway. And we have seen out a 2-1 win against Sampdoria. Wasn't the most comfortable of results, but as long as we're picking up the win, that's the most important thing. Keeps us clear at the top of the league. Puts pressure on Napoli and Juventus to win their now game in hand. And gives us some momentum heading to Atletico Madrid. And for the game against Atletico, we've got Bijlow in goal still. Fabinho has come into the back three, replacing Harwood Bellis, who's picked up a little bit of a knock, and Skriniar isn't ready to play a full 90 minutes. Neves returns in midfield, however, everyone else remains the same. Singo with a throw from the right-hand side gets it to Milinkovic-Savic, who switches the play quickly to Sokol, and then Riguri is going to run forward into the space. Sokol back to Riguri, chance for a cross here perhaps. He takes it close to the touchline, gets it to the far post. Richarlison's there to put us 1-0 up after 4 minutes of game time. And we lead against Atletico Madrid, arguably the toughest team in the group. This is the home game, so it does favour us a slight bit. But Atletico aren't a team to be sniffed at, and we're leading. Disaster has struck, however, because Milinkovic-Savic has come off injured. So we're going to send Badrami on in his place. Goal kick starting from the back here as Fabinho quickly sends it out to Riguri on the left-hand side. Back to Bastoni, however, who brings it forward. Switch of play to Richarlison on the right. Ball through, perfectly weighted for Lautaro Martinez. He takes it wide though. Can he get back to the box? Singo with the shot, but it was closed down by Marcus Llorente. Upamecano wins the header though, but it's straight to Gravenberch, who's able to try and counter for Atletico. Plays it behind him to Lamar, and then Luis Diaz, ball over the top towards Traore, but Bastoni is all over it. Riguri with his long ball over the top to Lautaro Martinez, one-on-one with the keeper. We lead 2-0. It's a fantastic start. We're 27 minutes in. We lead 2-0 against a team like Atletico Madrid. They tried to go the long ball over the top. We've gone, having none of that. We'll show you how it's done. Brilliant goal. Let's keep it up. Another highlight starting from a goal kick at the back. The ball into the middle from Riguri was poor though, and Traore is forced back to Sula, and then tries to go to the wing to Dumfries, who heads it back into Traore. Tries to get it inside to Luis Diaz, but we've had it intercepted. Sokol is breaking away. Riguri through to Lautaro. Can he make it free? Oh, defender gets back really well to block it as he went past the keeper. Richarlison back to Singo though. And now Richarlison brings it inside. Badrami turns to go through the middle. Tries a shot, but it was blocked. Luis Diaz collects it as it breaks. Ruben Neves is with him. Ruben Neves breaks up the play. Singo launches a throw into the box, but it's headed away quickly. Singo to Badrami. Neves is has the ball taken off him by Llorente. I can't speak at the minute. Upamecano collects the long ball though. Badrami bringing it out from the back. Ball through to Lautaro Martinez. Can he find the back of the... Oh, that was a very disappointing finish. Half time, we're 2-0 up. We're in complete control at the moment. And elsewhere, Dortmund are currently drawing with Basaksehir here, which would send us top of the group. Singo with a throw-in gets it into Richarlison. Atletico have made 2 changes at half-time. Long ball was very poor from Singo, however. And then it comes back up towards us. Fabinho wins the header, though. Badrami to Richarlison. Ball through to Lautaro Martinez. Oh, he's missed again. We should be leading 3-0. Ruggieri with a corner finds Upamecano at the far post, but he was beaten to it in the air. Richarlison collects it. Notorious missed a couple of big chances today, so we are going to bring him off for Real as the striker, just to see if Real has a bit of better luck. Long ball forward from Atletico, but Bastoni brings it down with ease, plays it forward to Sokol, and then inside to Ruben Neves. Bastoni is going to switch it across the back. Badrami to Richarlison. Real is making a run in behind. He puts it past the keeper. That's 3-0. That's game over for Atletico. We have comfortably beaten them at our own stadium. Hopefully, in a couple of weeks when we go to them, we can do exactly the same. But even if we draw there, that's absolutely fine. Real with a fantastic finish into the bottom corner there. Highlight straight from the kickoff, however, as Atletico are going to try and force one back straight away. There's Damsgaard, of course, the man that we sold to them for £60 million. Not a happy return for him at the moment. Luis Diaz cuts inside, gets a ball to Fernandez, whose shot is a poor one, and Bijlal almost prevents the corner, but then, kind of lies down and brings it across the line with him. Başakşehir now beating Dortmund again. Bastoni heads away the corner. Damsgaard goes to collect it. Back to Traore on the right-hand side, and it's a cross that is blocked. Singo with a throw. It's a poor throw. I think we need to take off the long throw-ins. They don't seem to be working anymore. Damsgaard inside to Traore. Fernandez back to Llorente, and then back to Ahmed Hodzic, who, again, we sold to them. Not a happy return for him either. Traore back on the ball. Fernandez tries to switch the play to Ramos. Does so. Back inside to Fernandez. Ramos again. Nice little 1-2s. And Gonzalo Ramos has got one back for Atletico. There's 12 minutes to go. You would hope that that's not going to be enough time for Atletico to get back into this. However, stranger things have happened on this game, so you never know. Singo with a... I don't know why he's throwing the ball up there. Ruben Neves has then headed it away. Very silly. Fernandez back to Llorente. Fernandez, Ramos, through to Fernandez. One-on-one with the keeper. He's gone for the chip, and it was Bastoni who gets back to block that. Atletico, last few minutes, they're starting to have chances to get back into this, and I'm not a fan. Traore receives it back, sends it back into the box. Upamecano heads that one away. And our final change is going to be to bring Skriniar on for Upamecano as the right centre-back. But we have done enough to pick up the win. A 3-1 win against Atletico Madrid. Fantastic result. It did end up being 2-1 to Başakşehir in the game against Dortmund. It was 2-2 in the end, but that does mean we go back to the top of the group, which is very nice to see. And we will be back at the start of December for the games against Başakşehir and Benevento, so that we can also fit in the Champions League draw in that episode. If you have enjoyed that, please do leave a like down below. Comment how you think we're going to do this season. Let me know how many trophies you think we're going to win. Go and subscribe to the other channel. I'll leave a link down below. And thank you very much for watching.